guys, Chaotic Old Boar, a guy that has been around the Rooskies for a long time, just redeemed 20,000 tuning forks to have me listen to the song Jungle, which is live in Tash Sultana's room. Now, I believe that she's looping here. I've seen Tash do looping things. And an interesting subtext, while I haven't heard this song, my dog Clark actually sang one of Tash Sultana's songs, Notion. And a long time ago, back when I had Twitter, I tweeted it at her, and she retweeted Clark singing her song, which I thought was pretty cool. So that is my connection to Tash, other than the fact that she has, a pretty interesting story in regards to her past with psychedelics. Neither here nor there. I'm excited to jump in and see this particular performance because, like I said, I haven't heard it. But before I do, again, everybody put W's in the chat or in the YouTube comments for Chaotic Old Boar for redeeming this song. Before I hit the play button, it's just very important to me that you know that you are awesome, that you are valuable, that you are important, that you matter, that you are deserving of love, and that I am abundantly grateful for even a moment of your time. If you like what you see, feel free to hit the like and the subscribe button because it does go a long way to help me out. And if you really like what you see, leave a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Or join us on Twitch. Those people over there are awesome. They just want you to know that you matter, listen to good music with you, and so do I. Guys, let's trek through some music together, shall we? Tash Sultana, Jungle. Here we go. Oh, also, I stream every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday at 8:30 p.m. on Twitch. So, see you. I love the Jazz Master she's got. P90s. My guitar has P90s. She's got them soap bars. And actually, that might be I don't think it's a Jazz Master. I think it's a Jaguar. There's loop 1. Ooh. Does she use a Boss RC20? Or RC200? I think it's an RC20. So those would be, the Jazz Master thing, I can't necessarily see the click knobs up here, and those are soap bars, so it would definitely be like a Jaguar or a Jazz Master. It's such an interesting in-between tone. I love it. They can do so much. They're very versatile. I do find that they can be, P90s can be a little bit empty sometimes if you don't like have maybe like sometimes a boost pedal if you're on the bridge pickup in particular, but that's, you know. So she just clicked a pedal called the polyphonic octave generator, and now she's using her guitar as a bass. So basically, she just is changing her signal to go an octave lower, so she's playing like what sounds like a bass. The soap bars are I could be totally wrong. Well, aren't P90s technically single coils? That's hilarious. Barking up the wrong tree. Well, they love music, though. They have a similar background, like, as I love her giving her own drums. I'm guessing she has to look at, am I the only one that noticed? Look at this. Tash, are you hungry? What's up, Fisher King? Thanks for stopping by. she's certainly got that kind of reggae voice. Ah! Like she cracks it at the back. I can't. You like her finger keeping the hi-hat? And then the clap. Okay. So she added a second voice over here when she stomped this pedal, which I don't know if you guys can see it. It's right behind the mic stand and a little bit behind the chat box. But she added a second voice that gave her a lower end harmony. Right there. And she turned her loop back on. What's up, Dreadbane? She is really cool. Ooh. I think she was supposed to say woo, though, wasn't she? I like this lead. It kind of cascades over itself. I love how DIY this is, dude. Like, you realize she did all of this by herself, right? Like, she played every single part that you're hearing, and it like, there is an interesting dynamic here. She could be playing this whole time, though. She looped a lot of it. But she's also doing a lot. Ooh. She has kind of a disorganized pedal board. To each their own, but I'd go crazy. She's so good. But yeah. Yeah. It's a lot of squealy fuzz with a lot of compression and a lot of reverb, some delay. I would reduce the delay. I don't know if I'd cut it entirely. I'd want, you know, it to be a little bit more than a slapback to fill out that kind of hollow tone. Because it is the tone behind that lead is a little bit flimsy. Like, it feels a little brittle when I hear it, but it's a cool tone. And I love the lead. I definitely think that it's just when you only have one guitar and you have to make all of the guitar parts sound different live on the spot, it is a challenge. It is difficult. Like, you do have to switch between pickups. You do have to switch between parts of the fretboard you're playing. Otherwise, all of the noises you make, collapse on top of themselves. It all kind of sounds like a jumbled mess, no matter, or just, too much. It does not sound nearly as full after a certain point. So you do have to kind of switch around and get different tones so it doesn't sound like you're just playing the same noise over and over. So in a live context like this, and where she doesn't have like coil taps like what Trey from Fish's guitar has, right? Like, it's not like she's switching between single coil and humbucker and then boosting it and then compressing it. Like, I don't see nearly the same kind of setup, so I think that she's probably a little bit more limited with the technology. Seeing her chops, I'm absolutely sure that if she had a guitar that she could switch between coil taps, you'd probably have a less flimsy sound. But then again, maybe she does just like that tone. I'm not dunking on the tone. It does stand out as dramatically different, but I also see why in this context that could be a necessity. So I think it does have the knob on it. I think you're right. That is a Jazz Master. You're a It's a Jag Master, or it's a Jazz, or it's a Jag. Is she from Australia? Because I saw her, I think, for the first time on Triple J. Her voice is super cool. You can definitely tell how much that guitar was boosted, though. I just want you to listen to this for a moment. When you listen to the way the guitar just completely devolumes, that's such a far removal from how much volume increase I would want. I would want a lot less. Listen. So did you hear how much sound cut out of that? How much just like junk sound cut out of that? Whenever she stepped on that, that makes me think that she just did not have that particular pedal dialed in, because normally you don't want there to, normally I don't want there to be that big an increase. I'd rather boost to get my volumes up, but I don't want it to be like you go from like boom, bam, because you can make sounds like that happen without having to add in all of the extra like kind of junky loud noise that comes from the machine that you're trying to make noise out of. In this case, the machine being like the guitar. But yeah, as far as her performance, as far as her creativity, as far as her chops, that's awesome. And that was in her bedroom. It's not like this was in a professional context with like professional recording equipment. Like, you could literally see the laptop she was recording with leaning off of the couch behind her, like right here. It's not even fully sat on the couch because she has to have enough cable run, right? Like, and I know you can't see me, like, but look, she has to have enough cable run to get it there. So there's definitely an element of something special here that I really, really, really enjoyed, and it comes just rooted in that DIY thing. Guys, I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for the positivity that you show both to me and to one another. Continue to be the best. And until I see you next, be introspective and consider the birds. Goodbye.